Imagine if I was posting you how you look for FaceTime on my TikTok.
No, I woke up like this. No, seriously, honey, there is no difference, honey. No, this is just me all the time. Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Hello. So I'm finally back in London after almost 5 days in Glasgow, and now I'm wandering off in the freezing cold to post something. I've been getting rid of some of my stuff in my wardrobe, and someone bought a trench coat from me, so I'm going to post it. And then after, I have something exciting. But anyway, this is the start of the vlog. Come along. This is the first time in 11 years, literally 11 years, that I'm not going back to Lagos for Christmas. Well, at least as of now. Because one thing I'll say is that walking with God, you can never be too sure. He can actually tell me the day before you're going to Lagos, buy a ticket and get to Lagos. But as of now, I have no conviction that I'm going to Nigeria. And I'm not excited by the fact that I'm going to be in the cold throughout winter, because it's really cold, like really cold. It snowed in Glasgow yesterday, or rather today, this morning. And I was reminded of the fact that England is freezing. Okay, now I have to find this place. Where on earth is it? Hold on. Okay, there she is. I'm about to do my thing and drop this baby. Okay, I've dropped my, or rather I keep saying my, drop the parcel. And now I'm heading off to Celine. I bought something, and this is definitely a gift from Abba, and there's a whole story behind this item. I've been looking for it for months now, and yeah, I will tell the story in due course. But I basically ordered it to store, so I need to go pick it up now and then have a little bit of a wander on Newborn Street. And after that, I'm also craving scones from Selfridges. I don't know if there's any other person that randomly craves like stuff like that. I don't know, are they called scones or scones? Because I heard people call it scone. I don't know, but if I butchered it and I didn't say it right, please let me know. I'm very open to learning. But yeah, basically I want some scones with, do you notice what I just did there? I called it scones, then called it scones. But anyway, that's what I'm craving, with jam and some clotted cream and a really nice hot chocolate. But for now, we're going to go to Celine, pick up my stuff and keep pushing from there. Another thing that I'm not used to, the crowds, because obviously I'm never in London during Christmas. I'm a bit like taken aback as to just how many people are in London, because it's Christmas obviously. But anyway, I've got to put you away because I doubt I'm allowed to film in here. Today is probably not the best day to vlog because it is so chaotic on Bond Street, so just hold on. Okay guys, so I was trying to get an Uber on Bond Street home, and it told me £30, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I said it multiple times that I'm the kind of person that can spend, let's even be quick, like let's say if my basket was £1,000 and you told me delivery was 20, I'll cancel what's in my basket. I won't pay, because I just feel like, why should delivery be that expensive? And the reason why I wanted to get an Uber is because I saw on TikTok a lot of crazy stories about how there's been like a lot of thefts in London, especially when you're like carrying very expensive stuff. So if you're carrying like a Birkin, or you're carrying like designer bags, which, I mean, mine is a freaking gold Celine bag, which is really pretty, by the way. I'm guessing it's their Christmas packaging. But when Uber told me 30 quid to get home, I said, Spirit of the living God, cover me and protect me. I'm not paying this pounds. I am going on the tube. Designer. So I'm walking to Piccadilly Circus to get the tube from there, and then I'll head home because it's freezing. But at the same time, I'm very happy. I feel like I think I've lost any form of ability. What am I even saying? Basically, I can't walk past the Massimo store and not check it out because I really love this store. It is so gorgeous. Expensive, but gorgeous. Premium stuff. I remember this jacket. This jacket was viral on TikTok. I'll put a picture of it on the side. And then this one too. It's now 40% off, which is pretty good. It'll be so nice for spring. Okay, it's a gorgeous jacket. I feel like the lights are reflecting a bit too much, but I think I'd prefer to size up. Beautiful though. Maybe when it goes even on a greater discount. You know, I can spot someone that is not a Londoner from like a mile away because they're usually like, this is no offense to anyone, it's just like, look, when you come to London you have to walk fast, walk quickly, this sluggish behavior, and then they will stand on like the wrong side of the escalator, and I'm like, look, you're sticking out like a sore thumb. We don't behave like this. You walk quickly with purpose. Quick. People have places to go to. I feel like it's great training if you want to come to a city where they will train you well how to be fast. Come to London. Anywho, thank Jesus, I'm back in my neighborhood, and my baby, ta-da, my baby is safe. I was thinking about something. I was like, first of all, that my cute comments there of, I don't want to have to pay for an Uber. Okay, it's because it's not a B or a K, as in a Birkin or a Kelly. If it was an Hermes bag that I was picking up from the shop, I will wait until I will stay there and collect the £30 Uber, because I'm not about to carry that kind of expensive bag that is brand new in the box on the tube, because you're literally a shining delight asking for trouble. Anywho, another thought is that one thing I love about my relationship with God, and I love God, what? I feel like I sound a little bit like confused, but one thing I love about God is that no matter what it is that I'm going through, and I feel like I'm in a transition season, so I'm supposed to be going on to do things that God has told me that he wants me to do, and whilst I keep waiting for him, for the manifestation of, like, I feel like the door is already open, but for me to really walk into the door, there's been like a lot of like prayer and like, okay God, can we just like move on? But even in that like place of transition, he continues to make me smile. And ironically, one of the ways that Abba actually speaks to me is through luxury goods, which is a very expensive way for God to speak to someone. Very, very expensive way. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's him that gave me the money, right? So yeah, and this particular item I had been waiting for is, I saw this item in March, and I remember asking God around my birthday, can I buy it? And he said, yes, you can buy it, but not right now. And I was like, okay, calm, like, the shoe will still be there, but in typical Celine fashion, it sold out. And then I started scrambling to find it, and then he was like, why are you behaving like this? Don't you know how we normally roll? I told you, yes, you can buy it, so trust me that when you have to buy it, I will bring it to you. And I said okay. That was my birthday, which was in July, and then it's December now, and last week one of my friends sends me a message, and she's like, I don't know if you've seen this, but your shoes are back in stock. And immediately I saw it, I was like, it's go time, baby. And then when I was still doubting, Abba basically was like, you better go and buy that thing. So ordered it to the store. Look at how crazy I look. Ordered it to the store. I'm like, yeah! So cha-ching! I got my babies, and this is gift number one because there's another very expensive one I'm expecting from him. I was gonna say one more thing. As I've been in a transition season, I've seen that God has continued to give me gifts and like spoil me and give me things that make me smile. Like, for example, things that I love. It's like travel, or like luxury items, or like just things that have to do with me having like an experience. Like, in the midst of me waiting for him, I've continued to see the goodness of God. And I feel like I'm sharing this because there might be someone there that, you know, they have this promise, or they have this feeling in their heart that they're supposed to have something, and whilst you're waiting for the manifestation of that, it can seem like nothing is coming your way and you're forgotten. And I've been there before. I know what it feels like to feel like you're forgotten. You're not forgotten. If you look very closely, you will see the hand of God. And please, it is not just about Celine. Like, I love my Celine stuff, don't get me wrong, but even beyond that, I can see favor. There's a song called is it called Many Miracles? I don't know, it's Maverick City and Elevation Worship, where it speaks about a million little miracles. So just look very, very closely. And this one made me smile because, first of all, I've been waiting for so long for this pair of, like, I was pretty much just like, okay, you told me I can buy it and it went out of stock and now I can't find it and da 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 da. But that's how he speaks to me. And it's one of those things where he trains me to trust his word. I know, a very expensive way for God to be training someone, but this is unique to me. This is how we roll. So, and I feel like I have a million more stories about this, like about how something I want is always sold out, and Abba will say you will get it, but you will get it in an unexpected way. And eventually when I unbox it, I will tell you guys how. But anywho, look closely. It may not necessarily be something extravagant or luxurious or very, very expensive, but look closely. If you look closely, the hand of God is usually very present with his children. Just look very, very closely. Anywho, I went to go rest. I came back from Glasgow today, started vlogging again, went to pick up stuff. I am exhausted. Okay, I really like you guys, but gotta go. Peace. Good morning, YouTube fam bam. How y'all doing? How's everyone doing? I'm on my way to church, and I was just talking to one of my friends about just how important it is to invest in high quality materials. So this jacket, I got it from Vestia Collective. So they basically sell pre-owned designer items. So from like your Prada, your Louis Vuitton, Dior, Hermes, etc, etc. And obviously they also sell not super luxury brands, but also things like Joseph, which is where this is from, Theory, etc. So I got this on Vestia Collective for a crazy good price. It was like, I think it was £200, and it's probably one of my best pieces or best buys from last year, in the sense that the quality of this jacket, like when I'm walking in the cold, I feel like you look so warm. I'm like, I am warm. Like I am warm. Like I can't sweat in this thing because it is so luxurious, like very, very luxurious. And it just got me thinking about how the concept of layering, right? It's to keep you warm. If you invest in key pieces like wool, cashmere, which definitely cost a lot more. Like I'm not even out here trying to be like it doesn't cost a lot. It does cost a lot more, but that's why I said invest in key pieces. You're more likely to appreciate how you spend your money. Like you're more likely to appreciate those clothes rather, because first of all, they'll keep you so warm and they're just way more, they last longer. So this cost me £200 as opposed to buying like 3 high street jumpers that the quality is not that great, and after 2 washes the thing will shrink and you'll be looking as if I did not baptize it properly. So no. Anywho, what we're gonna do is basically invest in quality. Like that's like my mantra right now. I don't know if you remember my shopping vlog where I was basically sussing out like brands that I want to start gravitating towards, in the sense that I'm being more particular about the quality of the clothes that I wear. So less about volume, more about quality, like quality. But this jacket, yeah, it's from Joseph. If I find it, I will put the link below, but it is premium. Like it is so good, so warm, like so warm. So definitely invest in some good stuff because those usually stand the test of time. Ooh. Please, oh, I'm not attacking anybody. Simply giving my 2 cents, or 3 or 4 or 5. Hello family, YouTube fam bam. I may or may not have bailed on you guys for the last couple of days because I've just been at home, so I didn't really feel like vlogging. But today is a different day because I have errands to run. Market is moving. And I said that deliberately, obviously. I've been selling a lot of stuff on my Vinted because I'm girl mathing my way. I don't know why the light is like this, but it's a bit wild. Yeah, I'm girl mathing my way in life, really. In the sense that when I bought the Celine shoes, I was like, oh, what can I get rid of to justify my purchase of the Celine shoes? So I literally sold a lot of stuff that has been in my wardrobe and needs love. But definitely check out my Vinted because I'm sure in the coming weeks I'll be putting a lot more stuff on there to further justify more purchases. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's freezing in London and I don't have gloves, which is kind of Raz. Like Raz is uncool. I really should stop saying that because this is a global community. But yeah, I need to get gloves. Really need to get gloves. So after the post office, I'm probably going to go to Whole Foods. I wanted to get iced matcha, but my friend was giving me this look where she was like, how can you be getting iced matcha when it's literally 1 degree? But I mean, who cares? But I think I'll get hot matcha instead as an alternative. But yeah, very chill day, I don't really know what is on my heart. I can tell you guys what's on my heart today. So this morning I woke up and I was speaking to Abba, so God, about how I feel like I've been swimming, and I just want to stand still. Well, God forbid us stand still, but what I meant is that an Olympic swimmer swimming for their life. Literally swimming for their life. In the sense that when you've been swimming, right? You know when you finish swimming, you don't see an Olympic swimmer finish swimming and then they just come out of the pool, rush, and then dive and start swimming again. So I was basically telling God that I want to celebrate this month. I'm thinking of having friends over and just celebrating everything we've achieved in 2023, because this has been an incredible year in my life. Like, even though I haven't shared the extent of all the stuff that I've like worked through, not just emotionally, but just even thinking about my career, what I want to do, my business, blah, 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 blah. The kind of structure and revelation I've gotten is profound. So I really want to celebrate, and also celebrate what I know God is about to hand me and is seconds away. So I was just telling him that, please, I hope I'm not going to be one of those people where I'll be that Olympic swimmer that finishes swimming and then she runs off to the next race. I was like, God, I just want to stay in the pool, have a few tears run down my eyes, and just say thank you that I finished the race and that I actually finished, and of course that I finished well. So that was my chat this morning, and he was reminding me that of course there's going to be a celebration. Of course you're going to get to celebrate with the people that you love. Yeah, he brought some stories in the Bible, like the lost son and the father, where after like there was reconciliation, they threw a party, etc., etc., which is essentially like there's like a whole theory behind why God threw a party in that, but I won't go into a sermon. But anywho, so he reminded me about that, and then he also brought up some very interesting examples in the Bible that I'm sure in due course I'll share. So he was just comforting me that yes, I will get to celebrate. So if you're like me, where you're like, it's coming to the end of the year and you don't want it to be like bam, clockwork, start again, run, definitely prioritize a pause and just taking everything in. Do you know one thing I don't like about the UK? The fact that at 4 p.m. it looks like this. I mean, it probably looks a lot brighter on the camera, but I can assure you it's very dark right now. Okay, not very dark, that was a massive exaggeration, but it's getting dark, which is so annoying. So I basically do this thing on Instagram. Well, it's not a thing. I like going for walks in the morning, or when I do, rather, because I haven't done them in a while. I typically do them on like a Saturday, and they're always in very like affluent areas, because I want to dream. No, that was such a weird laugh. It sounded like a villain's laugh. Anywho, I actually do them in affluent areas. So there's this street where basically, I don't know if you can see the houses, but one, two, like these houses, all very gorgeous, and I have to be subtle because I don't want people looking at me thinking I'm some intruder trying to their houses. But anyway, when I do them, I like love looking at the houses, and I remember someone bringing me on this street and speaking to me about how one of these houses, I think it was like basically one of these homes, was 25 million pounds, 25 great British pounds. I don't even have, let's not even say percentage, because even if you, I don't know, like huh? And it just got me thinking about how, first of all, there's some people that are actually ultra wealthy in the world that are not on Forbes. Not everybody that is wealthy is on Forbes. But also just, do you know what it is to put 25? Obviously, if you're trying to be wise with money, you will never spend 25 million in cash on a house like built. You definitely get it on a mortgage. But still, like, I can't even imagine what the mortgage would be on a 25 million pound home. I remember looking a few days ago on Rightmove. I was like eyeballing this apartment in London, and I think it was 9 million, and the mortgage was coming up as 59,000 pounds a month. And I was like, okay, so if I do this 25 one, how much it gonna cost? Anywho, why I like doing these things in affluent neighborhoods is because, first of all, that's where I want to walk. I like, it's not even about, like, I just like, to be honest, and it's actually, I was gonna say it's actually close to me. It actually is close to me, to be honest. It's like near my neighborhood. Anywho, but I like walking in these kind of areas because it just gets me going, really. And I feel like when I'm in these kind of places, I dream more, I think more. Everybody's like dressed in a particular way, and I just feel very at peace. Please just ignore me, you know how I am. But that's just fun facts. 25 million 25 million. Obviously, those kind of homes have like a big yard at the back. They have many, many rooms, probably a study, a garden. There's like housekeeper. There's like a laundry room. Like also, whatever you want. I mean, if it's 25 million, whatever you want, we will put it because you're paying that kind of money. So, will you ever spend that kind of money on a house? If you had it, obviously. Okay, morning, guys. I am on my way to my friend's house and we are shooting today. So I had to take some pictures. I am like so behind schedule, like crazy behind schedule, because I have to curl my hair and I was just like wasting time. I'm the only person that wakes up really early in the morning but still ends up getting to the place I'm supposed to be at late, which is so bad. Like, it is so bad, but such is life. Today should be fun. Hopefully we're gonna get some good shots and chill. Guys, I finally landed. I arrived.
If you
Meet babe.
you keep actually introducing me to these people looking like
She's so beautiful.
Okay.
She's a photographer. She runs Abstract Studio. Guys, check her out. She'll change your life. She's turned. Well, a successful day of shooting, but I am extremely exhausted. Like, so exhausted. I feel like people think that creators, influencers, and all these people just take pictures and it's so easy, but it's far from it. Like, it's just not easy at all. Shout out to Faye. Look at what she did.
if I see myself on any of Sumi's things again, I'm blocking you.
So aggressive.
Like, because can I just be safe without seeing my me look like a boy?
You don't look like a boy. You don't look like a boy.
Meanwhile, if I post something up to me, I'm gonna start posting you how you post other people. That's exactly what I'm going to.
No, but I post you guys looking nice.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
No, you do not. It's not you that determines that I look nice. I determine it. It's my face. Yeah. 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 Because if that's the case, I'm going to start posting whatever. That's my FaceTime, you're just screenshot. So that's the same look that
No, but I don't.
Her hair is looking cute.
No, but I don't post you guys. Like, the screenshots I take on my phone, I don't post those.
My point is, as I look on FaceTime, how I look on it these days, there's no difference. Imagine if I was posting you how you look on FaceTime on my TikTok.
No, I will come like this. No, seriously, honey, there is no difference, honey. No, this is just me all the time. Faye's just hated me. Seriously. She hated, seriously. There is no difference. Guys, I added more of the Rhode lip tint. So this is the raspberry one. It's actually so beautiful. It's buildable, which is quite nice. So in the previous clip, rewind. I didn't have that much on. It was barely a dab, but now I have a lot more on. Not a lot more, but basically added a lot more layers. I said a lot again, even though I was trying to say not a lot, but you get the point. I think we're going to wrap up this vlog now because I'm tired. Why are you so mean? I'm not over Yanni. I'm going to wrap up this vlog now because I'm now tired, but I hope you've enjoyed following me along. Moral of the story, creating content is long, but thanks for watching.